All right, welcome to Roswell High School Baseball. We are here March 30th, 2023. It is 4:41, and we apologize. We actually had a little bit of a schedule. Our master schedule said 5, and I guess, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It is what it is.
Other people at 4:30, so we're
going to get you caught up. Let's just put it that way. You got a real quick recap, Coach?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so we are in the middle of the first inning, and we started off with a hit by pitch, preceded by a ground out, a single, a strikeout, and then a runner caught out on the bases. So Lovington does get one in the top of the first. Pitching tonight, or in this first of the doubleheader, is Luke Bogle. He's been pretty sharp so far in that first inning. Only faced 4 batters, 14 pitches. Half of those for strikes. So that pretty much gets us caught up, and we're ready to lead things off with Isaac Loya.
We're here.
Unless they change that on me too. Yeah, it looks like it will be Loya.
All right, Isaac Loya. All right, so he is. I'm going to use your pen here just to get caught up, and I'm going to have to get caught up here myself here. So Isaac Loya will be batting as leadoff. Correct, Coach?
That is correct.
All right, thank you. So Isaac Loya is wearing. He's going to lead off.
Yeah, and Isaac's really picked it up here over the last few games. He's increased his batting average up to a much more respectable number he's going to like, in the high 300s, I believe. And leads the team in stolen bases, and just a great leadoff hitter.
All right, Coach, you probably may want to take the lead on this for right now until I get caught up. You have everything on max, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and take the lead on
right.
it, and then that way I can follow along and I'll catch up. How's that?
That works for me, partner. We can switch spots for baseball all the time if you want. I don't care.
Well, I was with you for right now. You got the thing. I'm glad you were here. So go ahead and take it over. I'll just be your man for right now. How's that?
All right, start off with a call strike and a ball to Isaac Loya, leading things off against Jose Aceves. And it's not Jose Aceves, sorry. It's Jonathan Aceves, and he is an impressive pitcher. I'll give you some of his numbers here as we get called strike 2 on Loya. And now the count 1-2. Aceves actually has a 0 ERA for the season with 42 strikeouts. He's only allowed 10 runs in 24 innings pitched, and none of them have been earned. So he is a very good pitcher. It's going to be hard to get hits off of this guy today.
Yeah, that's you're saying number 16 is Jonathan Aceves?
Yes. All right, count even now at 2-2 for Loya. Of course, the wind is a factor here, blowing pretty steady 25 to 30, as it probably will this whole first game and probably into the second. And now another ball up high brings the count to full for Loya. Got senior captain Ivan Miramontes waiting on deck as we get a little of the dust and haze and smoke blowing in here.
This is bad.
I think there's a fire west of town. Can smell it, and that's a nice at bat for Isaac Loya. Draws a leadoff walk, and that will bring up Miramontes. Miramontes leading the team in hits with 14. In runs with 14, and leading the team in RBI this year with 10. Also leads the team in triples for the year with 3. Had one on Tuesday. And there goes Loya. Kind of knew that was going to happen, and throws out wide and not in time. So it's going to be a ball, I believe. Well, no, now he's going to say strike.
And the catcher for Lovington is, who do you have there for Lovington catching wise?
Let me get this stolen base
after you're done.
First.
Yep, and third base.
The catcher is Hernandez, and third base is Weezer.
Weezer or Weiser? Weezer, okay.
I don't know if it's Weezer or Weiser. Might be Weiser.
12 is right field.
All right, I've got a 1-1 count, but that may not be accurate here. I can't see the scoreboard really, and I'm not sure if they're keeping the balls and strikes on the scoreboard or not. So we'll get caught up here, partner.
Oh, yeah.
We had to rush it together, but it's not the first time.
Oh, yeah, we'll take care of it. You just keep on with the lead there, and you're doing a fine job. We'll just, I'll take your lead here as I'm kind of taking a look at a couple of things here anyway.
Oh, I got you. All right. So still a 1-1 count to Miramontes. Runner in scoring position now. Has a chance to add to that team leading RBI total. Looks at strike 2 there. And what we think is strike 2. I've got a 1-2 count. It might be a 2-1 count. We'll find out shortly as Aceves is going to deal from the stretch here, keeping an eye on the speedy Loya, who's added to his team leading stolen base total. All right, I've got 2 and 2. Looks like that's what I think that's what he held up.
It's real hard. I have 1-0 right now, but you say what?
It's either 3 and 1 or 2 and 2.
2 and 2, okay.
And now they're going to throw the second again. Pretty decent move there from Aceves, but Loya paying attention over there. Now, if this was Major League Baseball and it's opening day, as you well know, he couldn't throw over there again because that's twice he's thrown over.
That's right.
And they need to adopt some of those rules for high school, I'm telling you. Speed these games along. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3, so it was 2 and 2. As Miramontes strikes out swinging. 1 gone here, and it's going to bring up Eli Lynn. Eli Lynn among the district leaders in batting average and on-base percentage, hitting .455 with an OBP of .591. He's among the leaders in hits, RBIs, most offensive categories. Swung on a miss there.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice cut right there by Eli Lynn. The kid's just big and strong, physical. You can see why he's amongst the leaders.
Yeah, he's really gotten big and has worked on his game, and it's paid off for him. All right, here's the 0-1, and there's a hot shot to third and a chance to double him up, but nobody to throw to as the line out hit hard, but right at the third baseman. So that's going to be a...
I almost thought it was going to be off the exchange here. It looked like he dropped it.
Yeah, L5 there, but that's going to bring up the big first baseman and defensive tackle Cheeto Lomelli. Sylvester is going to be on the hill for the second game, I believe, but he's going to be playing first in this one, and he's got the power and the wind behind him. Called strike 1. You can see why Aceves has been so effective this year. He's got good control here, good velocity, variety of pitches.
Yeah, just still looking over here at this schedule. The master schedule does say 5 and 7 here, and the gates also said 5 and 7. So, oh well.
Well, there's nobody here. When they started the game, there are no spectators here.
Lost a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they'll still come, but they're going to miss the first inning at least. All right, here's the 0-1 pitch to Lomelli. I'd like to get one up in that wind.
You know, I still haven't seen a home run in this park yet. Have you?
Well, there's only been one in an actual game. It was a JV contest last year. A.B. Toscano hit one out left. But there is, of course, the only 2 varsity games played here were...
There goes the runner.
Last year, and foul ball, so they kind of wasted one there. Yeah, the first 2 official varsity games ever here were Tuesday, right? They didn't have any actual varsity games here last year. And that's mostly due to the lights not being installed until this year. And we saw those lights on Tuesday, and man, are they nice. 1-2 now to Cheeto with 2 gone. Runner was going to be at third easily, but he fouled it off. Fouls that one off too, so stays alive at the plate. McDonald would be next on deck if Cheeto can get aboard. With Loya's speed, a base hit likely scores in just about any kind of base hit. Cheeto has not had the kind of year hitting that he would like to have. He's a very capable hitter. Fourth year as a varsity player, and they're going to call that strike 3. Curveball looked up to me, but that'll do it for the Coyotes here in the bottom of the first. So after one complete inning, Roswell gets no runs, no hits, no errors. 18 pitches for Aceves. Lovington will have Hernandez, Pata, and Gonzalez. When we come back, thanks for tuning in. Sorry you're tuning in late, so are we. To Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com. All right, welcome back to Roswell Coyote Baseball. Coyotes trail here in the first game of doubleheader against Lovington 1-0. And it will be Hernandez leading things off for Lovington. Luke Bogle on the mound. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1 the count. And Hernandez batting in the 5 hole. That's a win, partner.
I'm telling you, man, this is brutal here.
Hernandez leads the Wildcats this year in walks, so he'll be patient up there. Got 15 bases on balls already. Oh, nearly gets hit. The inside pitch. And that's the thing with Bogle. Bogle is leads the team in ERA, but he also leads the team in 7 hit batters this year. He can be wild.
Yep.
He's a little inconsistent when he's on. He's really, really good, but that's going to be ball 4.
You know, one of the things I was looking at when I was reviewing Max Preps, you know, Roswell High, they were 27th out of 27th, and they went up to 26, and they're definitely a lot better team than 26 for sure.
Well, they are, and you know, they've just been unable to finish games. I mean, they've of those 9 losses, 7 of them are 2-run losses. Or 6 2-run losses and a 1-run loss. I mean, they just haven't quite been able to put 7 innings together. And you know, I think they'll be able to do that as the season progresses. Sure.
Absolutely. Well, this is definitely an important game right here. I mean, you got the start of district coming up real quick, and we'll talk about schedules in a moment. But
yeah, here's Pata at the plate now. Batting in the 6 hole. He's the first baseman, I believe he is, yes. So really get the smoke and dust coming in here.
Yeah, part of the pitcher infielder, so nice pitch by Bogle.
Swung on a miss for strike 1. Gotta be careful of Hernandez there, the sophomore first. But Bogle's got a decent move if he does come over here. And there's a pop-up. You're gonna have to go farther than that. He got it.
Yeah, nice catch by all means. So your Nick Pata is actually hitting in what hole is that? Let me see here. 6th? Okay.
6th hole, yes.
All right.
So pop out, long run for the shortstop Miramontes, but he makes the play. Hard to see from here if he caught it or not, but he did. And nearly had a chance to double him up on second, but good heads-up running there from Hernandez. It's going to bring up Ethan Gonzalez to the plate. Ethan playing center field today. And I missed the pitch.
Yeah, it was ball.
All right, so ball one. My stat man distracted me and I couldn't see the pitch.
At Artesia General Hospital.
All right, the 1-0 in there, called strike. They're going to throw to first. Nice throw from
It's Ethan Gonzalez there hitting right.
from Lynn. It is Ethan Gonzalez, yes. Another sophomore, so got a little youth on this team. That looks like they've got 6 or 8 sophomores and 3 freshmen listed. This is the second sophomore that I've noticed to be in the starting lineup today.
This is terrible.
If anyone would like to donate a press box to the Roswell High baseball program, we'd appreciate it. All right, the 1-1 from Bogle is in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2 now to Gonzalez with 1 gone. Double play still a possibility here if we can get the ground ball. One last look at first, and now he delivers from the stretch, and it's going to be fouled out of play straight back for strike 2 again. Another 1-2 pitch coming.
Matthew Hernandez, the catcher. Is he the catcher or is he actually the courtesy runner?
That's courtesy runner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Hernandez, the courtesy runner. There's a line drive, and it's going to be base hit. Runner will advance to third. Should be able to get it in to hold him at first, but it is going to be a single on the line drive to center field. As Palomino gets it in quickly, nicely done. And so now runners at the corners with 1 gone will bring up the 8-hole hitter, and that is number 6, Cayman Ochoa. Hope I'm saying that right. Another sophomore.
That's correct. It is Cayman Ochoa. 8-hole hitter.
He's playing second today. And it's going to be tough for the fielders today. I'm just anticipating some errors. This wind, this dirt running in the face. Now they got him in a pickle. Will they get him in time? They will. Come home, and it will score the run. So the double steal does its job as Gonzalez takes off for second and is tagged out, but it allows Hernandez to score from third. And he'll get credit for a stolen base on it. It's 2-0 Lovington with 2 gone here in the top of the second. Ochoa still at the plate, still not a pitch thrown to him. Now there has swings and misses.
Well, that's a nice breaking ball right there. I mean, I'm looking at Luke right now from the Goddard Invitation or the Coke Southwest Tournament is what I used to call it. He's really settled down a lot. Of course, you've been doing a lot more baseball than I have with doing the softball across the street there too. But he's really settled down, hasn't he?
He has. He's getting a little more consistent as the season rolls on, and I'm hoping that that will continue. And there's a called strike 3. So
it's a nice pitch.
That will do it for Lovington in the second. They get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 15 pitches. Roswell will lead off with the 5, 6, 7 hitters. That's McDonald, Lujan, and Palomino. When we come back to the windy field here on the campus of Roswell High School, Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
At Artesia General Hospital, we want to help you feel better faster. And when prescribed by your provider, IV therapy can be one of the quickest ways to help you feel well again. Our infusion center services include antibiotic or allergen therapies, blood transfusions, and medication infusions for chronic conditions like Crohn's disease and osteoporosis. Whether you choose care at the clinic or hospital, you can expect a highly skilled staff and a private, safe setting with your comfort in mind. Referrals and appointments are required. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/infusion.
Your destination for health is closer than you think. You don't have to drive hours for personalized care. You can get high-quality health care right here, close to home, at Artesia General Hospital. From hip, knee, and shoulder replacements to sports injuries, general surgery, pain management, and wound care, our providers will help you get back to doing the things you love right here in Southeast New Mexico. Artesia General Hospital is here for you when you need us. To learn more about some of our key service lines, visit artesiageneral.com/closer.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Roswell Coyotes trail, visiting Lovington Wildcats 2-0. And it will bring up the second baseman, Jack McDonald, to the plate. Jack leading the team in fielding percentage, walks, quality at bats. He averages about 4.5 pitches per at bat. He don't mind taking it deep into the count, and he doesn't mind taking a strike or two. That one's up high for ball one. What do you need?
Oh, I'm just looking at Jack. He's hitting in the fifth spot.
Yes, yes. 1-0 to McDonald. Let's see what he does here. He's going to tighten up that swing zone. He's going to get the called strike. 1-1 the count. A couple of the outfielders are playing too shallow. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. Another called strike. 1-2 the count. All right, Aceves ready to deal with pitch number 22. Pitch swung on and in the hole. Let's see if they have time to get him. They do not.
Considered a base hit.
Yeah, infield single for McDonald as he hits the ground ball.
Oh, he's going to get the second on a heads-up play by McDonald.
Oh yeah, because they didn't have anybody covering, right?
No, because second base was out here making the play, or the backup, along with the left fielder. Excuse me, the right fielder.
Garcia made a decent play at it. But then Jack advances, and that's going to be a stolen base. And that's going to bring up Rico Lujan, who is the hottest Coyote hitter of late. Rico DHing. He's kind of settled into that DH role. I think he's going to play a little first base in the nightcap of the doubleheader, but Rico's been hitting real well. Good powerful bat in that 6-hole. First pitch is up high for a ball, and now Aceves will deal. McDonald being held on, and he'll get back. Barely.
Stepping on you there, partner. I don't mean to do that. That's there. Okay.
Yeah, they're really trying to hold the runners. They did it with Loya, now they're doing it with McDonald. Jack's got 4 stolen bases this year as well. Definitely a threat. Now he comes to the plate in there, called strike. So count even at 1-1 for Lujan. Yeah, Rico's a pull hitter. If he gets into one, it gets up in this 30-mile-an-hour breeze.
30-mile-an-hour breeze.
It might be a tennis ball.
I thought you were being facetious when you say 30-mile-an-hour wind, right? It's more like 70 or so.
Yeah, it's more than that. But for when he hits the home run, I don't want to make it seem like it's all the wind.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's right. Well, that's all right.
So they tried trick play there, try to trick McDonald to jumping off second base. Doesn't work. That ball's down for ball 2. So 2-1 the count to Lujan. Yeah, it's going to be tough playing any of the field positions today.
Oh my gosh,
the possible exception of catcher. I mean, he's got the wind right behind. That wind is blowing probably just straight, well, maybe not dead center, maybe kind of towards the gap, left field gap and center, but it's blowing hard. will look back at second before dealing. And now the 2-1 swung on and missed for Lujan. Count even at 2-2. Nobody gone. Chance to advance this runner one way or the other. You'd like to see him hit it the other way. It's just not his usual deal.
Yeah.
Just doesn't usually go that way, but he's certainly capable.
Well, there's going to be a little. That could have been trouble. It really could have.
Yeah, anything hit way up in the air is going to be hard to catch. Pop flies are not going to be average pop flies, but that one kind of was. The infield pop up and
ground balls, you name it. Anything's possible here in this light wind that we have here at Roswell High School.
Pleasant breeze. All right, it's going to bring up the left fielder, Jacob Palomino, who had a Sports Center worthy catch last night in right. He's playing left today. Still holding McDonald pretty tight. Now he's going to step off, but not throw. Yeah, Sevis has a good pickoff move, and they've been really wary of the base runners so far in this game. Coyotes looking to get back in it. They're down 2-0, but just one gone here and a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the second. They throw over there again. Yeah, they're doing the old fake bad throws and fake good throws, trying to get the base runners. Not working so far. Called strike to Palomino. Jacob just a sophomore. Did a great job pitching last night. Had 6 or 7 strikeouts in 3 innings, I think. He was
on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah.
My
I
days
was thinking, yeah, it's that
days
same
are
here.
rolling together here. 1-1 now. Boy, really watching. And McDonald's kind of playing with the Sevis a little bit, but called strike 2. And that's so tough as a pitcher to be paying that much attention to the runner and then throw a pitch like that.
Oh,
I mean,
of course.
That's tough.
Yep.
You know, from the stretch like that to be staring the opposite direction and still manage to make a good pitch, and they are really up the middle trying to hold the runner.
Oh, nice swing. Swing and a miss, though, and that's
Out number 2.
out 2.
That's going to bring up Luke Bogle, who only has 5 or 6 at-bats this year, but he can swing it for sure. He is the starting pitcher. And roll his 6'4", 6'3", 6'4" frame up there. Once he gets that bat around, he's capable as well. I can't get over how shallow the right fielder's playing. I mean, this wind is barreling out. Called strike. I mean, you get a routine fly ball, get up in the wind, and get over an outfielder's head playing that shallow.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, you need to be playing a few steps back, not a few steps up. We'll see. See if we can get away with it.
Gosh, this is not fun.
Strike 2. Bogle. So 0-2 and with 2 on. Coyotes in danger, stranded the runner at second.
You can smell a little bit of a fire or something, huh?
Yeah, there is a fire west of town. Somewhere. Or somebody picked a bad day to barbecue. I don't know. Kind of smells like food, doesn't it?
I smell like a burnt fire.
Called strike 3, but he dropped it. Let's see if they can complete it. They can, and that will do it as Bogle strikes out looking. Hernandez to Pata to finish it off. So the Coyotes strand 1. No runs, 1 hits, 1, no errors, 1 left on base. 16 pitches, and Lovington will have Salinas, Weezer, and Garcia up. When we come back, Coyotes trail this one 2-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd. Roswell Coyote Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
When it comes to your business, Big O Tires knows how important it is to keep your commercial vehicles moving. Why not take your fleet vehicles to the team you trust? Big O Tires has a wide tire selection, offers quality automotive services, and provides priority appointments. With over 60 years experience, our technicians will get your operation back in action quickly. Roll into Big O Tires, your one-stop shop for all your commercial vehicle needs.
All right, we're back for the third inning. Roswell Coyotes trail Lovington Wildcats 2-0 here in the first game of this doubleheader, non-district doubleheader. It's Luke Bogle on the mound, and he will start the batter Salinas off with a ball just high. Salinas batting in the 9-hole and playing left field. All right, Bogle delivers down low for ball 2. Wind is actually supposed to die down sometime during game 2. I'm not sure. Well, maybe not now that it started a half hour earlier. Maybe towards the end of game 2. Ball 3 now as Bogle has started the 9-hole hitter Salinas off 3-0.
Oh yeah, I'm over here. I'm not used to all this. That's terrible. Oh well. This is who here that just drew a walk?
That was the left fielder. I'm looking for him. Cesar
Number 5.
Salinas.
Yeah. He's the 9th hole hitter.
He is, and that's going to bring up top of the order.
Okay.
Which is Weezer or Weiser.
Weezer.
Thought I heard him say go Wheeze, so maybe it's Weezer.
Oh, it is. We'll call him Weezer then.
Call strike there from Bogle. He's settling as the Coyotes look for a double play ball. Got the shortstop playing well to the middle and second base playing in the hole, and another called strike. So after 4 base on balls on 4 pitches, now he's ahead of the leadoff hitter Weezer, 0-2. You can look for some pitches out of the zone here. It was, but he fouls it off. Good pitch, 0-2. Bogle sitting at 36 pitches. Coach Luan has his entire pitching staff at his disposal today, except for Isaac Loya. Everyone else is eligible. Throw over to first, keeping him honest. Another throw to first.
I got to get used to this scoreboard here. This is third inning, correct?
We are in the top of the third, correct.
All right.
Yeah, I can read it okay through the fence. Once it gets dark, I have a hard time with it. While the sun's still out, there's a foul ball. Another 0-2 pitch coming. Runner was going. Another 0-2. Runner goes, ball, and he loses it. So it will be a stolen base for Weezer with no throw. As the ball dropped, Lynn couldn't find it briefly.
So you're saying the wind's supposed to be dying down sometime?
Well,
like
yeah,
by midnight?
Well, no. During the second game, it was supposed to, like maybe midway through the second game. So that would have been around 6 o'clock. But another foul ball. So we're 1-2 count. But already the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at second, now delivers, and he's going to plunk him, and that's number 8 for hit batsman for Luke, and that's just been kind of his Achilles heel. And he's going to have to walk that one off. So it hit him right in the 2. And it's going to bring up the lefty, and that is Luis Garcia, tied for the team lead with 2 home runs this year. And the wind has shifted a little bit to kind of help out the lefty hitters. It's kind of blowing out to the right now, more than left. Here's a chopper foul. Will it be coach? Will it be Cheeto? It will be coach. Chopper playing where he should. Plenty deep enough with this wind blowing out. Haven't seen just a ton of balls hit in the air though so far.
No, not really at all.
Game. We've had the few walks that hit batsmen, a couple of ground balls, and there's a pitch inside. 1-1 the count to Garcia. Swing and a miss there. Nice pitch from Bogle, and a good job by Lynn to keep it in front of him as he swung at a for sure ball there. Runners at first and second, nobody gone. Looking for a double play ball here. Quick look at second, and now the 1-2 pitch, but we've got timeout called, I think, by the batter.
You know, I kind of like the games better at 4:30 and 6:30 than 5 and 7. I mean,
Yeah.
get home at 11 o'clock at night, but
Well, I felt bad for Portales the other night.
yeah, it's
And, you know, they thought,
they don't have to throw that.
well, I'll tell you what, that's, what are we going to call that, an error?
Well, it is. It's going to be a throwing error on Bogle.
Okay. So the runners advance on the throwing error. So now the double play ball is no more. And it's a shame because you're ahead in the count.
Well, and here's the thing: you have no outs.
Now you got one, but it'll be deep enough to tag.
Well, just kind of real surprised they're not playing well. They worked out to the advantage on this play here, but no. Looks like Coach Lujan didn't have his infield halfway or even in, but
Yeah.
you know, of course, he probably knows better as far as his charts are concerned. But
Yeah, Palomino's right in the right spot to catch that one for the first out. Weezer did not advance. And that will bring Pondo to the plate. Pondo has a hit in the game, singled to left on a line drive between third and short in the first inning. Ooh, a little chin music as he takes a seat.
they call it in the kitchen.
Ball 1. And Luke Bogle has some velocity. He can sling it for sure. And here's a swing right at the third baseman. He's gonna, now they got the man on second.
Who's at left field?
In a pickle, and they're gonna get the tag there, and they're gonna get the lead runner, but
Got Toscano on left.
yes.
Got kind of up there a little bit. Luckily enough, it worked out.
Yeah, Loya. So Pondo will get to second base.
Oh, just not a big deal anymore, is it? Well,
No. All right, 2 gone now. Runner on second base. The batter is Aceves. And he hits one right at third. Should be a easy playing it is. So 2 pretty good plays in the inning by Isaac Loya, and that will do it. I'll get it into the game changer, and then I'll tell you what happened in the inning. Middle of the third, Lovington gets 1 run on no hits, 1 error, 18 pitches. Roswell will have 9, 1 and 2 coming up. That's Toscano, Loya, and Miramontes. Coyotes trail 3-0. We head to the bottom of the third on KSVPTV.com.
You don't want to bring your car to just anyone. You want to bring it to your locally owned Big O Tires.
Right now, give your car a little TLC with our $39.99 Spring Healthy Car Special. This deal comes with a synthetic blend oil change, brake, battery, alignment check, and more.
Because giving you a great deal is what we do. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Disposal and shop fees extra where permitted. No cash value. See store for details. Expires 4/30/23.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, we are, I don't hear myself here. We are back.
You're on 3, right? Yep.
We are back here. All
I hear
right,
you.
I think we're on. All right,
Yeah.
thank you. We are back. Coyotes trail the Lovington Wildcats 3-0 here in game 1 of a doubleheader, and it's going to be A.B. Toscano, the only player to hit a home run in this ballpark, up to the plate to try to get the Coyotes back in this one. He's going to look at the first pitch up high. A.B., I was sitting on the other side, kind of opposite where we are now when he hit that one last year, and he hit it. It wasn't a lick of breeze that day. He just smacked it out to left. Now that left field fence is a little shorter than some. I think it's about 318.
And A.B.'s batting in the 9th hole or 8th hole?
A.B. is batting in the 9th hole.
Okay.
Big cover there.
Well, that's pretty neat to say that, huh? There's only been 1 home run in this park, varsity-wise.
Well, no, this was in a JV game.
Oh, JV,
yeah.
okay.
But 1 home run in this park in any game. We've yet to see the first varsity home run.
You know, well, talking to Coach Lujan, you know, and you know how I feel about this field. It's not regulation, in my opinion. I think it's in the wrong place, personally. You know, I would have never done it myself, but it is what it is. It's here now, and you know, if we figure there's gonna be a lot more home runs than there has been, and there hasn't been really very many home runs in this park.
Well, none. Yeah.
Yeah. And the opposing team, correct?
Yeah, the other team has not hit one out either. So now there's only been 2 games in this park.
Right.
2 varsity games. This is only the 3rd varsity game, but we'll see. I don't think that you're going to see a whole lot of home runs hit the left. I mean, much more than normal. We played in Albuquerque, and we were supposed to play at El Dorado's field, and they have a really short fence in the left there. I think it's 298 or 302 or something like that. And sure enough, one of their hitters, you know, at the time was leading the state in home runs. And
Yeah.
you can see why.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I missed that first pitch. What did we have there?
Oh, that first pitch was called nothing and nothing, so we don't really know.
All right, we're going to call it a ball. We'll call that a swing and strike.
Yeah, it's going to be, we'll call it, it's going to be, we're calling it 1-1.
Okay. That's what
Strike
I had.
2? Okay. 2 strikes. There you go, Coach.
All right. So now we're saying it's 0-2, so we will go with that. And if this is a strike and he stays there, we'll know we're wrong. All right, here's what we think is the 0-2 from Aceves. Swung on a missed foul ball. There's 0-2 now. Well, there's 2 strikes now for sure. Aceves up to 41 pitches. And he has thrown the most pitches for his team this year as well. Been real effective. I'm going to say it did hit him. No?
No, he's coming back because they're saying he didn't make the attempt.
Yeah, it is going to be called a ball, but they're going to say he did not attempt to get out of the way. I don't know. I mean, if you lean in, that's one thing. If you don't try to get out of the way, I mean, that means they threw it at you. That should be a hit by pitch.
Yeah, well, at one time they used to say if you're in the box and you get hit, it is what it is. You don't even have to make the attempt. Now they're saying you have to make the attempt, but yet Loya strikes out.
Loya strikes out looking after being hit by a pitch. And that will bring up Miramontes, who is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging.
He's exactly right.
He is.
So Miramontes, the hitter.
All right, here's Miramontes. He's swinging. Aggressive hitter. Swings and misses at the first offering. Sevis, I'm telling you, he's got good stuff.
Yeah, he really is. I'm kind of curious to find out what his overall record is. You might have it, I don't. But
well, let's see. Lovington is only, let's see, what's their record? 6 and 7.
Yep.
I think he has 2 of their victories. But as I said earlier, a 0 ERA and 42 strikeouts coming into the game. So 10 runs on him, but all unearned. So obviously leading the state in ERA coming into the game, if he qualifies, and I think he would with that many innings pitched.
you would think so.
Misses low for what I think is ball 2. Yeah, something's burning, partner.
Yeah, definitely. That's not food, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got the smoke, we got the dust, we got the wind.
Coming from the west side. Oh, that one might be gone.
Maybe he's looking at the dugout and say goodbye.
Talking about home runs.
Hit the ball and touch them all, partner. First varsity home run hit in this field, and what a shot it was. He just barreled that one, didn't he?
Yeah, nice shot from the senior captain, Ivan Miramontes, and I tell you what, that had nothing to do with the win. I promise you on that one.
Oh no, that ball's still rolling, and it may be just now be hitting the fence over there by the east parking lot, I think.
Let me get this phone call real quick.
All right, that's going to bring up Eli Lynn as the Coyotes now trail 3-1, and they're trying to get things going here. And wild pitch there from Aceves as Miramontes goes yard. Gets every last bit of that one. And left fielder knew it too. He turned and took about a step and a half and said, not today. Another ball up high for Lynn. Lynn leads the team in on-base percentage, so he will draw a walk almost as often as he will get a hit. So a good candidate to get on base. Big swing and a miss there. As Eli says, I can hit one out too. So first home run of the year and first home run since 2 seasons ago for the Roswell Coyotes. Now it's fouled back behind us. I think it went between our cars there, Mr. Producer. So 2-2 the count to Lynn. Looking for a little 2-out rally here. Swung at, foul ball. And Miramontes just crushing that ball. So Coyotes start with 2 strikeouts. Looking to start the inning, but then Miramontes sends one out of the park and left. And now we've got Eli Lynn trying to keep the rally going, and that will be a hit by pitch for real this time. So Lynn on. We'll see if we get the courtesy runner for him. We will. We're going to get the speedy Manny Fuentes in there to run for Eli. And the big bat of Sylvester Cheeto Lomelli, who with this wind, his power, and that porch and left can even this game with one swing. So that's the first earned run of the season given up by Aceves. As the wind picks up considerably here, their pitcher and catcher are waiting for it to die down a little, I think is what they're doing. But now we're ready to play. Aceves up to 53 pitches through 2 2/3. Looking over at Fuentes. And now batter calls timeout. All right, ready for play again. Still not a pitch to Cheeto. He's going to swing at the first pitch and foul it off, I think. I looked up and only saw dust. Pitcher loses his hat. We're going to call that a foul ball, strike one. Coyotes with their only win streak of the year. It's 2 games. Looking to make it 3 and 4 here today. They trail 3-1 as they throw over to first, keeping Fuentes honest here. He checks with Lovato. And now gets his lead. 0-1 to Lomelli. Aceves looks twice. The third time now deals. And swung on and missed from Cheeto, fooled with the off-speed pitch there. McDonald waits on deck. All right, the 0-2 to Lomelli. Runner goes, ball in the dirt, runner will be there easily as Fuentes gets a stolen base. I don't hear you, partner.
Yeah, I don't hear myself either.
Manny Fuentes.
There it is.
Hey, there you are. Welcome back, partner. All right, 1-2 pitch now for Lomelli. Fuentes now in scoring position, and that ball is away for ball 2. So count gets evened up here from Lomelli, who maybe a little too eager after seeing his teammate hit one out. Has not had real good swings at it, but it only takes one, especially when you got Cheeto's power. So we'll see here.
Yeah, this could
There's a shot.
That's a great job right there, but there's only 2 outs, right?
Yeah, there are 2 outs. I didn't even see where the ball went.
Right, second base.
All right, so we're going to have the ground out to second. Ochoa Tapata, ball hit hard, but right at second baseman. So Roswell gets 1 run, 1 hit on the home run from Miramontes. 24 pitches for Aceves in that inning. Roswell trails 3-1, and Lovington will have Hernandez, Pata, and Gonzalez up when we come back on KSVPTV.com.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
All right, we are back, and I was thinking, partner, we need to name this. This field needs a name,
Right.
so we need to come up.
Well, for the meantime, that might be a base hit. No, they're going to get it foul. Okay, good enough, but there has to be communication with that wind now blowing south.
Sure, it could.
Actually, it's going northwest now.
Yeah, it could blow a foul ball affair easily. It is blowing that hard, and there's not enough windbreak here with just the dugout and the low fence. So.
Yeah, there's been some talk about what this is going to be called, but really kind of unknown at this point.
All right, well, I haven't come up with anything for it yet, so it may not be official. We might get a nickname for it, but
yeah, this specific field right here. So
far in the varsity games that have been played here, we should name it something like 50-mile-an-hour field. But we'll come up with something.
Yeah,
Coyote Field.
Well, you know what the other one is, but we won't mention that yet.
Exactly. All right, 1-1 the count, and swung on,
shot.
hit hard, and right in the gap for a base hit. Toscano plays it perfectly. Relay is there.
That was number 13, right?
Yep, that was Hernandez.
He was the fifth hitter?
He is batting in the fifth hole. And he gets the hard ground ball single. And it was Palomino that made the play, actually. So now we get the courtesy runner. And that will be number 8. It was a courtesy runner earlier in the game. That is Matthew Hernandez, the sophomore. And it will bring up Nick Pata, team leader in R's, runs batted in. He did pop out on a nice play by Miramontes, the shortstop. Here's another pop-up. This one will be to the shortstop as well if he can stay under it.
It's a nice grab.
He did, but I tell you what, it's almost looking like he's dropping them, but he made both plays, so that's why he's makes the big bucks and signed that multi-year contract.
Yeah, that's just the athleticism of that young man right there. Just makes it look easy, and the gist of it was a really hard play to make.
Absolutely, every ball in the air for more than a half second is going to be hard to play today. And they're going to go down as errors, and they're going to be kind of tough errors to take. There's a called strike to Gonzalez, who is 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, I'm sure glad I didn't travel today to my area. Tomorrow should be a lot better, I'm guessing. So.
Called strike 2. All right, Coyotes looking for a double play ball or a strikeout here to leave the runner at first. 0-2 pitch for Bogle. He looks and steps off. Wasn't quite ready.
4th inning right now. 3-1 in favor of Lovington.
Top 4. Inside pitch, and the runner's there easily. I'm not sure he looked over here late enough. He got a huge jump there.
Matthew Hernandez, the courtesy runner, right?
Yep. Got himself a...
Really did a good job. I'm wondering if he actually saw the signal from Lynn or if he was just reading the pitch on that with because he was from the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
got a good break.
Yeah, good piece of base running. And there's a hard hit ball to the gap, and that will be Palomino or Toscano's. I know it's Palomino.
Well, that's
an RBI.
Yeah, that was number 9, correct?
Gonzalez, yes.
That's just a great piece of hitting by Gonzalez as he takes the outside pitch to the right side, especially with runners in scoring position. That's what you do, and that's what he did. And
Yeah, just
Good job by Gonzalez.
trade places. That's exactly what it did. Stand up double. Might have a haboob coming our way.
That's going to be Luis Gonzalez.
He's showing bunt, but probably just
Garcia.
taking. No, he shows bunt and then swings, and it's right to Jack McDonald for the double play. So nicely done there.
Number 6. Perfect.
So Jack McDonald actually leads the team in double plays. Adds to his total there as he catches the line drive and throws over to second for the force. But Lovington adds on another one. They get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors on 9 pitches. McDonald will lead things off, followed by Lujan and Palomino when we come back. Lovington leads 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 4th on KSVPTV.com.
April 10th is National Line Worker Appreciation Day. Central Valley Electric Cooperative's line workers provide an essential service and often do not receive the recognition they deserve. They work all hours of the day and night to install and maintain over 4,200 miles of power lines across Eddy, Chavez, and parts of Lee and Otero counties. Electric line workers are on call 24/7 in case severe storms or other circumstances cause the power to go out. CVE proudly recognizes all electric line workers for their service they perform around the clock in dangerous conditions to keep power flowing and protect the public's safety. CVE would like to thank our linemen for their courage and commitment in powering our communities, not just on Line Worker Appreciation Day, but every day.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Find your
All right, we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Here from the new field on campus of Roswell High School, Coyote Field, perhaps. Gonna have Jack McDonald leading things off. Coyotes trail 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Sevis has been pretty good, giving up the home run, and McDonald is going to get another hit, his second of the game, as he ropes one between the shortstop and third base. So consecutive singles for Jack, and he will be a threat to steal with Rico Lujan coming up. Lujan in the game 0 for 1, popped out to the pitcher. But I'll tell you what, it's a good day just to put the bat on the ball. You know, that's what they say in the lower levels and the travel balls in the leagues. Put the bat on the ball, good things will happen. And with the conditions today, I think that's true more than it normally would be. Lujan looks at the ball down low. Good job by the catcher, Hernandez, to keep that one in front. Sevis looks, steps off, and now he's going, and he's caught in a pickle.
Oh, get there, and
yeah, if he just keeps going, he probably gets there, and he will get picked off. Yeah, the first baseman mishandled the ball, and I think Jack has his best chance of not getting picked off there if...
Was that Jack?
Yeah, if he just goes straight to the bag, but he didn't know that the ball was down.
Yeah, it's also real hard to hear in this wind as well.
Yeah, I mean, Lovato could have been yelling at him, go, 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 keep going.
I can't even hear it out here. Luckily enough, I can hear you just with the headsets, and that's about it. So.
Yeah. So there's a ball in the dirt, which you really hate to get picked off, and then the next pitch is in the dirt. Because you would have been standing there anyway.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0 now to Lujan. As the wind dies down for the moment. blowing more out to right. And it's going to be his second pop out to the pitcher. If he can make the play, can't.
That's a base hit.
It's going to be an infield single. Pop fly single for Lujan. And that's exactly what I was talking about. You know, day like today,
yeah,
get the bat on the ball.
Anything's possible.
You just never know. And
put it on the ground, put it in the air. Everything's going to be just fine.
So Palomino up now. He struck out swinging in his first time up back in the second inning. And Lujan will take a step or two off first. And there's a ball up high to Palomino. Yeah, Jack's upset with himself there. I don't know if there was a steal. Probably a steal on. That's why he was a little jumpy, but he's usually pretty good on the bases. A little biased, but he's usually pretty good on the bases. Swing and a miss for Palomino. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. So Palomino now behind 1-2 in the count as Aceves up to 65 pitches.
Smells like a bunch of burnt leaves out here.
Yeah, there's definitely a fire. I hope it's under control.
Well, there's no doubt it is a fire, but
and swing and a miss. 3 straight swings and misses for Palomino. Out number 2, and this will be Luke Bogle to the plate now, who struck out his first time up as well. Swinging, and you see why Aceves has 42 strikeouts on the year. I mean, he's a good pitcher.
Doing well.
And has allowed 4 hits today. One of them was that very rare pop-up single, infield single to Lujan. One was the home run by Miramontes, and then the 2 singles by McDonald, but hasn't hurt him too much. Still sitting on this 4-1 lead. Lujan barely leading off at all here. But Aceves still keeping an eye. Now he'll deal. Swung on and missed for Bogle. Again, Bogle, I think it's his 6th or 7th at-bat for the season. I mean, he's not hit too much.
Well, if you can get Bogle just to put it on the ground, you know, he, like you said many times before, you'll have a chance.
Well, and he's a capable hitter.
Yeah.
You know, he might lack for a little confidence in that department. Oh, and he's going to get plunked here. So he gets on base.
Right in the ball game now. Amy Toscano.
And we should get a courtesy for Bogle here. And it should be, here he comes. Barola maybe? Who's it going to be? It will be Barola. Will be the courtesy for Bogle. He'll get ready to go. Try not to hit batters himself. And that will bring up who used to be the only player to hit a home run in this park, Amy Toscano. Called strike 1. I just say that to keep in mind that he's definitely capable. Ball down low. Good eye from Toscano. Struck out looking his first time up. Let's see. 7 strikeout victims for Aceves today, and there's a foul ball. Let's see if it gets out of play. It does.
Yeah, this would be nice to see. This is A.B. Toscano right here, right?
Yeah, that's A.B.
Get it up in there, and get back right in the ball game.
Yeah, and I don't know if the outfielders are playing him like a typical 9-hole or not, but he's got power. He's a strong kid. Not a big kid, but definitely a strong kid.
Oh, yeah, great looking athlete for sure.
Yeah, he's going to be a real good football player. He caught a couple touchdowns this year, I believe.
Sure did. Oh, swing and a miss for strike 3.
Yeah, that will do it. Roswell gets no runs, 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on base on 15 pitches from Aceves, and Aceves hits the 50 strikeout mark for the season. Lovington will have Salinas, Weezer, and Garcia. When we come back, Coyotes trail it 4-1. We'll be back for the 5th inning when we come back.
Path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
All right, we are back for the 5th inning here from the field here at Roswell High School. Coyotes trail this one 4-1 to the Lovington Wildcats, and Lovington's been riding the excellent pitching of Jonathan Aceves. They've had some base runners. They had the home run from Miramontes, but that's pretty much been it. Luke Bogle's done a pretty good job. He's got 4 innings pitched and the 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks.
That's a great play by McDonald.
All right, first ball in, and Jack McDonald remains perfect on the season. Field percentage wise, and the first out of the game. 4-3 put out. All right, it's going to bring up Weezer. Weezer has been hit by pitch twice in the game. And is that a called strike?
It is a called strike, yeah.
And if I've been hit by a pitch twice in a game, in my 2 at-bats, I think I might take some pitches too. 2 called strikes though. Bogle taking advantage of that situation, I guess. Good pitching. And that one gets away from Lujan. Good 0-2 pitch though. Ball 1.
Yeah, Bogle. How many pitches is Bogle at right now?
He's up to 60. This will be 61.
61.
And misses.
So
blowing in.
Yeah, once you go 120 and 4, right? 120 pitches, 4 days rest.
Right. That won't be an issue. They do play on Tuesday a doubleheader, but yeah, there's 4 days in between there. So and there's called strike 3. So 2 down pretty quickly here as Bogle gets his 3rd strikeout. And that's what the Coyotes need here. They need quick innings and then try to get back into it in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And that will bring up Garcia, the senior. And the conditions are perfect for him. He's got 2 home runs on the year, the lefty. He's going to foul the first pitch off here, but wind blowing out to right now. And Aceves knows it. He's going to take some cuts here. The team's got a lead. Why not?
5 non-district games left for the Roswell Coyotes. That's including tonight. They have Artesia next week with a double, and then Goddard on a Saturday and then the start of district. It's hard to believe it's that quick.
And none of those non-district games will be easy.
None, I promise you.
Yep. But in my opinion, they're playing their best baseball of the season right now. So.
Oh, of course. That's you have the 3 seasons as we talk about, and the one that counts right now. That's a great play by Isaac Loya. Nice arm.
Beautiful throw,
Got
wasn't
the
it?
out. Yep.
All right, so the ground out 5-3 in the quick inning for Bogle. Lovington gets no runs, no hits, no errors on just 9 pitches. Roswell will have the top of the order up. It's going to be Loya, Miramontes, and Lynn. As they try to get back in this one, they trail 4-1. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com.
Registration is now open for summer and fall classes at ENMU Roswell. Summer classes start June 5th. Fall classes start August 21st. Take classes during the day, evening, or online and learn new career skills right here at home. We'll support you every step of the way. Talk with an advisor at 575-624-7294. Apply or register online at roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis.
All right, we are back. Coyotes trying to get back in this one. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it will be top of the order leadoff hitter Isaac Loya. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout in the game. And he is looking to get some damage done here. Swings at a high one there for strike 1. Loya, I believe, coming into this game was second on the team in batting average. Called strike 2, so wind picked up right as that ball was coming across the plate.
Yeah.
All right, 0-2 to Loya. He'll really have to battle here against the Sevas. It's not who you want to be down 0-2 to, and swing and a miss for strike 3.
No, this young man right here, he really does a good job throwing from the right side, and how many pitches does he have at this point?
He's at 76 pitches, but he's got 9 strikeouts and just the 1 walk and the 1 earned run. I mean, it's been a real good performance for him. Speaking of home runs, here's Ivan Miramontes. Does that ball get away?
No, that's not Ivan. That's not Ivan. That's Ivan's on deck. This is going to be the top of the order. This is going to be Isaac Loya. Ivan's number 13.
Didn't Loya just strike out?
No.
Oh. Now
Well, he did now.
All right, so we're caught up. There's just 1 out. It was via the strikeout.
Well, I'm kind of reviewing this, the rosters here on Max Preps. Lovington 6 and 7 overall, 0-0 in district, of course, but played some good teams. Lost to the Clovis 15-14. Lost to Carlsbad via, what was I saying that? Via 10-run rule.
Yeah. Well, we assume so, 13-3.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it would almost have to be.
Yeah, 12-2 and then 13-3 to PV.
Called strike there looked down to me for the tall Miramontes. But a called strike, 0-1 the count.
Well, that might have went 7 because it does justify.
All right, the 0-1 is away for a ball.
Lovington will be starting district here on the 13th, huh?
And a pitch in the dirt, so Miramontes back ahead 2-1. Yeah, that'll be an interesting battle, that 4-4A district battle with Lovington, Portales, Goddard, and Artesia. Portales probably the fourth best team there, but that's going to be an interesting one. Who knows? I might call a Goddard baseball game or two. I usually call one or two every year.
State tournament wise, we probably join you.
Yeah. Never know.
Got the opportunity at the Southwest. That was
fun.
That was fun.
All right, here's the 3-1 to Miramontes. He wants to take a cut. He does. A line drive right to the shortstop. Nicely played there by Garcia. And that will bring up Eli Lynn, who is not 6'6" and not 245, but he's a big kid.
Let's see what happens here. He can hit this a long way as well.
Eli 0 for 1, lined out to third and was hit by a pitch. I've got Aceves unofficially at 81 pitches now. It'll be interesting to see how far he lets him go. The 4-1 lead.
I didn't see it off the bat. Did you?
Yeah. It's a good thing there's a fence right in front of us.
All right.
I think it went.
And our location's over here on the right field, actually right behind first base, let's put it that way. It's hard to see with the sun and the smoke and the wind and everything else.
All right, the 0-1 to Lynn.
And there's another hit right in the left shoulder, and he's upset.
He's going to get ahead of Isaac for the team lead. He was the team lead last year getting hit by pitches. And something about the way he stands in, I don't know. He gets hit by a lot of pitches.
Yep.
And the courtesy runner will be Fuentes. And the hitter will be Cheeto Lomelli, who's 0 for 2, struck out looking and grounded out.
I got to stand up a little bit.
He's due, as they say. I'm going to join you if my stuff doesn't blow away. If we were standing just about 1 minute ago, we might have got a haircut over here.
Might have, huh? I believe you.
Swung on a miss there for Lomelli. He's looking to get one.
Don't have the glasses on. I do have them here, but they're getting real dirty. I don't know how you're seeing things. So.
Well, I'm probably not.
Oh.
The thing. I'm doing a lot of guessing. All right, the 0-1 to Lomelli. They throw over, keeping Fuentes honest.
You know, this reminds me of the game we did. I think it was a non-district or non-playoff game up in the Los Lunas area when we were football-wise.
When we were outside?
Outside.
Yeah, wasn't this windy, though. It was colder, but it wasn't
a lot colder for sure.
And here's a high pop-up.
Kind of corner should it be, and no, it's going to fall for a base hit.
And Fuentes, with the good base running, is going to scoot into third. Now he's going to try to score as the ball gets away, and there will be no throw. And Lomelli will scamper over to second, so that's going to go down as a fly ball base hit to shallow right, and Fuentes will score.
That wind got me too, so.
On the air by, I'm not sure who threw the ball over there. Was it the second baseman, I believe, so.
I thought it flew right over here. Yeah, it might have been. I thought it was over here at the right fielder, but.
So Roswell gets one. Looking for the 2-out rally here as Jack McDonald to the plate. He looks at a low strike. Runner in scoring position for Jack. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles in the game. And here's a hard hit ball, and it's going to get caught in center field as he gave it a ride, but a little too close to the center fielder, and that will do it for the Coyotes. They do get one run. On 1 hit, 1 error, 14 pitches, Lovington will have Pondo, Aceves, and Hernandez up. When we come back, Coyotes trail 4-2 as we head to the top of the 6th on KSVPTV.com.
Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School, where the Coyotes trail the Lovington Wildcats 4-2 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Coyotes get one in the 5th, but strand a runner at second base. And now it will be Luke Bogle, who's up to 65 pitches for the day. He's pitched pretty well. 65 pitches through 5 innings is very efficient. Very good outing for Luke. But he is in line to take the loss here unless the Coyotes can come back. And here's a ground ball to the shortstop. And it's going to be an error. As misplayed there by Miramontes. So leadoff man aboard for Lovington. And that potential run won't count against Bogle, but he'd see it anyway. Again, any ball in play is kind of an adventure on a day like this. All right, Bogle delivers, and we're going to get a foul ball. The batter is Aceves, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging and grounded out to third on one of the several slick plays made by Isaac Loya today. Coyote defense has been pretty good. They do have 2 errors. One on the previous play. So 0-2 the count now on the foul ball to Aceves. Trying to help himself out. He's not going to do it there. Called strike 3. And that will be strikeout number 4 for Luke Bogle, who again has pitched very well. It's going to bring up Jaden Hernandez. Jaden walked and then singled to center field. So he's been pretty effective at the plate, but he pops this one up. It's going to fade out to left, but making the play out there is A.B. Toscano. So 1 pitch, 1 out on that F7. Nice play by A.B. and a quick 2 outs for Bogle. Had a quick inning last inning as well. Going to bring up Nick Parra. He's 0 for 2. Popped out to shortstop twice. Towering pop-ups to shortstop. And there goes the runner. And it will be a stolen base. And the call at the plate was a ball, as Pondo gets the steal. Not a bad throw from Lynn. Just quite make the connection there. So now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. And Luke just needs to concentrate on the hitter here. Miramontes playing a little downwind as he's had to extend out into the outfield twice to make catches against Pata. 1-1 the count, and he's going to try to steal third, and he will be in there. Nice play by Loya just to keep the ball in front of him. And the pitch was, what count do you have? Well, it's got to be some ball or a strike here, and it not going to matter because he's going to get another hit by pitch. So Pondo stole third. Pata hit by a pitch. So Bogle trying to get out of the inning here. And we might have a change, and I will never see who it is. Can you help me out with the number of that batter, Mr. Producer, sir? Okay, so 9 is going to be the hitter, so that's the, okay, now they're bringing a courtesy runner or not. They may be bringing a pinch runner. So, I think it's courtesy. Courtesy runner because of the hit batter. It could just be a pinch runner, though. We will see. Umpire did not yell over to the home dugout as if it were anything but a courtesy, so we'll see. Still 2 gone for Bogle here. Runners at the corners. He's up to 74 pitches through 5 2/3. The hitter is Gonzalez, and they get the runner at second. So caught stealing. Bogle to Miramontes, and they erase the runner at third. So Lovington gets no runs, no hits, 1 error on just 9 pitches. Second straight 9-pitch inning for Bogle. Coyotes still trail at 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It will be Lujan, Palomino, Bogle when we come back on KSVPTV.com.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Okay, welcome back. Roswell High School, Coyotes trail Lovington Wildcats 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's been quite the pitching performance from Jonathan Aceves. Still in the game. Gone 5 innings, 87 pitches, 57 of those for strikes. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of those earned, just the 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. He has hit 3 batters. And he'll pitch to Rico Lujan, who's 1 for 2. Had the kind of crazy infield pop-up hit his last time up. And he's going to foul that one off for strike one. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Lujan is called. Strike two in there. And the Coyotes looking to not have another 2-run loss. Got 6 of them already as Lujan strikes out swinging. And that's going to bring up Jacob Palomino, who has struck out swinging twice in the game. Looking to get off the schneid, as they say. He's definitely due for a hit. All right, here's Palomino batting in the 7 hole. Welcome back, partner.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to
First
conduct
pitch.
a couple of admin duties there, so.
First pitch is down low, ball 1 to Palomino. And second pitch down low as well, so Palomino starts off ahead 2-0 here as Aceves reaches the 92 pitch mark.
Yeah.
He's been good, but he's not been real efficient. He's had to use a lot of pitches. Just through 5 1/3, and here's a pop-up.
Should be fine there. You just catch it. You know, I can tell you one thing. A little constructive criticism on my half.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good colorer.
Come on, I don't know about that.
I've always been,
You're usually the play-by-play guy.
Yeah, but which is fine. I'm just. That's a different. I did that when I did it with Scott Galletti one time.
This is probably only the second time you've done it.
It might have been, but I wasn't very good then either. At least I didn't think so. But
Bogle is going to ground out weakly to the pitcher here on the first ball in play, and that is a quick inning
for the Coyotes.
For the Coyotes. So Aceves, after just 9 pitch innings for Bogle, Aceves gets out of the inning on 7 pitches, no runs, no hits, no errors. Lovington has Gonzalez, Ochoa, Salinas up, and we come back for the top of the 7th. Coyotes trail 4-2. We'll be right back on KSVPTV.com.
Travis Hicks, Richland Auto Group. I must be getting old because I sound like my dad every time I say, wow, things have gotten expensive. I wonder what the government thought would happen if we shut down the economy and printed trillions of dollars. No worries, the taxpayer will save us. At Richland, we want to do our part to provide you relief. That's why on top of interest rates as low as 0% on select models, Richland has decided to give you free powertrain coverage for your next new or used vehicle purchase from Richland for as long as you own it. Call, drop by, or check out our website by Googling Richland Motors Roswell to get the details. Only at Richland, America. Travis Hicks Richland Auto Group. So what do you do if your current vehicle is worn out and you can't afford to buy a newer one? Government-sponsored inflation is playing hell with the cost of even the most basic things. If the higher cost of cars and interest have you wondering what to do, consider a new product from Richland we call a refurb. A refurb is replacement or repair of key components meant to give you as much as 100,000 more miles of service from the vehicle you have now. Sounds expensive? What if we gave you 2 years to pay for it? What if we gave you engine and drivetrain protection for as long as you own the vehicle? Sounds a bit like freedom. Call us for details only at Richland, America.
All right, we are back. Coyotes trailed the whole way here, trying to come back, but they do trail 4-2, and they're going to have to get some Wildcats out here for a chance to get back in it. But Luke Bogle has been pretty good through 6. He has just at 74 pitches, 46 of those for strikes. He has given up the 4 earned runs, but just 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. The hit by pitch has plagued him a little bit as he's plunked 3, but all in all, a pretty good outing for Bogle as he starts this hitter off with a ball. What do you think, partner?
No, I think you're exactly right. I think he's done a decent job on the bump there. But I think more than anything, Roswell Coyotes are definitely in the ball game still, trailing by 4-2, and they're going to really have to play some good defense here, and like you said before, just once they had that opportunity in the bottom half and they have the hammer, they're going to have to go back to back and put the ball in play.
Yeah, called strike there to the hitter Gonzalez, who's 2 for 2. He's had a good day. No, I agree with you. I mean, they've out-hit Lovington 5 hits to 4. I mean, it's just that their pitcher's been pretty good with all those strikeouts. Now swinging strike, evens the count at 2-2. Gonzalez, 2 line drives earlier, but he's going to strike out swinging there. And another strikeout for Bogle. That is now 5 for him. So yeah, he's had his game working pretty well. I know he doesn't like the hit by pitch, obviously, but the walks aren't, not just a whole lot of walks. He's had some pretty good defense behind it. Just got to get the bats on the ball in these last 2 innings. There's a nice pitch for a called strike.
Did we ever figure out on Game Changer if both of us can look at the lineup on it? I didn't get a chance to. Second game, we'll take a look at.
Look at that pitch! Makes the hitter
line up and the at bats and stuff. We're gonna have to find out.
Yeah, I'm not sure because of course I almost never game changers when I'm not
right.
putting stuff in. So.
Sure. I got pretty proficient with that over there on the other side.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You could be looking at the game right now on Game Changer.
Yeah, that's right.
And you should be able to see the lineup, but I'm not 100% sure there. Yeah. And another strikeout for Bogle swinging.
Well,
so
it was actually a foul ball out.
Sorry.
To the backstop.
Sorry. Yeah,
looked like the breaking ball was effective, but he went ahead and went way back.
Did get a little piece. Yeah, you mentioned my glasses. I can't see.
That's why I'm not wearing mine.
Now, how about that? Did he get a piece of that one?
He did, but it's going to be fell back once again. Look at all that wasted space back there.
Yeah, a lot of room behind the plate here.
Oh, that looked like a good pitch from this area, but it's definitely hard to see. I mean, if I was a coach on the infield right there, that would have been a strike, I promise you. But since I'm on the side of the gate, I'll say he was pretty close.
Yeah, it looked pretty good pitch.
There's a nice breaking ball.
So now that's 2 strikeouts in the inning for Bogle and 6 for the game. Yeah, this is the Bogle they need. If he can just improve that consistency a little bit.
Sure.
He's going to be a really good pitcher. Already has a really good pitcher. But that one up high. He is up to 87, so just start to think about fatigue a little bit.
What is this? We have the top of the 7th inning here. So I guess this game was supposed to be played in Lovington.
Originally, it was supposed to be Friday in Lovington.
Okay.
And then it was going to be Thursday here.
All right.
5 and 7, and then Thursday here, 4:30 and 6:30. So that's where we landed.
Well, that's where we.
Another ball there. So ball 3 to Salinas, the 9-hole hitter, 0 for 1. Walked and grounded out to second.
Now this is a very, very important hitter right here. If Bogle can come over here and take care of business with this number 9-hole hitter, and he doesn't, as he draws base on balls, goes back to the top of the lineup now. So.
Yeah, 9-hole hitter doing his job right there. Take pitches, don't help a pitcher out, try to get on base for your leadoff guy. But no damage done if they can just get the guy at the plate here.
Excuse me.
Hitter is top of the order, Weezer. That ball bounces to Lynn for ball 1. So 5 straight balls now for Luke Bogle. Gonna throw over to first. Not in time. Now the 1-0 pitch.
That's a nice pitch.
Called strike 1. Runner not going. or you were just watching when we were showing you how to do it?
Yeah, we did. I don't know what happened with that.
All right, so we have a stolen base by Salinas. And 2-2 the count now. But he's going to get him with the strikeout, so all for naught as Bogle. No runs, no hits, no errors on 21 pitches here. Roswell will have Toscano, Loya, and Miramontes up for the bottom of the 7th, down to the last 3 outs. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
This country can sure be windy in the springtime, and we all know the best thing about wind is when it stops. Well, your friends at Roswell Ford can't do anything about the wind, but we can sure help you find the right car or truck. Roswell Ford has the biggest selection of nice pre-owned vehicles in southeastern New Mexico. Each one carefully inspected and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. We also have brand new Fords arriving almost every day, so you'll want to check with us frequently to be sure you don't miss something. And when your vehicle needs service, remember that Roswell Ford offers free pickup and delivery so you don't have to get out in the wind. Or the Roswell Ford mobile service van can come to you and take care of most routine maintenance at your house or where you work. So whether you're shopping for a new vehicle or taking care of the one you have, you can't do better than Roswell Ford, the tailgate nation, at the corner of 9th and Main. Come see us, but remember to hang on to your hat and don't let that car door get away from you.
To plant or not to.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning. Your Coyotes down their last 3 outs here as they try to come back on Lovington. They trail it 4-2, and they will have 9-1-2 coming up. A.B. Toscano struck out looking, struck out swinging against the Sevis, who is looking to go the distance here. Sevis with 10 strikeouts in the game. 2 of those were A.B. Toscano. So we'll see if the sophomore can get it figured out here, figure out a way to get on base. A.B. just a sophomore. Sevis, of course, a senior. And misses with the ball there. Sevis loses his hat. Out for the first time. Hard to keep those hats on a day like today.
Absolutely.
All right, here's the 1-0 pitch to A.B. Toscano. Swung on and missed. Not for a lack of swinging, and even the strikeout looking, he had taken some good cuts at. Swinging at that one and missing again, so 1-2 to Toscano. Who has been hitting well in limited at-bats, but hasn't faced a pitcher like this. And there's a hard hit ball into the gap, and it's going to bounce over the fence. Ground rule double.
Is that Jerry Barola?
And it was Jerry Barola batting for A.B. Toscano. So I'll have to undo all of that on a 1-2 count.
Yeah, nice hit to the left gap. That's what the Coyotes need right there. You're down 4-2 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. No outs.
So
top of the lineup, and this is where Coach Lujan's Roswell Coyotes need to come through. You have Ivan Miramontes on deck here, has homered earlier in the game.
Well, yeah, and you got a good hitter in Isaac Loya here with the runner in scoring position. Loya represents the tying run now with nobody gone here in the 7th, and he rips that one.
One run will score for sure. It's going to be a stand-up double for Loya. And back in the ball game here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could it be a walk-off?
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Hey, it's all it takes is one hit. See if Ariel will call a timeout to come talk to his pitcher, and there he comes.
Gonna come have a talk, have a word with Jonathan Aceves. Aceves has been great. I mean, he's given up some hits, but until these last two batters, he's been pretty dominant. Give you his numbers right here. 6 innings pitched, 28 batters faced, 99 pitches. 66 of those for strikes, 7 hits, 3 runs. Only 2 of those earned, just 1 walk and 10 strikeouts. And really the only glitch was the home run given up to the guy standing at the plate right now and the 3-hit batsman.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they try to intentionally walk him.
Well, I would. I don't know why you wouldn't.
But who do you have on deck is the hot-hitting Eli Lynn.
Well, right. I mean, the 3-hole hitter's a 3-hole hitter.
4-3's a score. No outs.
And pitching the dirt.
Got to be real careful here about Lovington. Here's the thing: if they go 4 straight pitches, one gets by, you're going to advance Loyal to third base.
Right.
I mean, Coyotes have Lovington right where they want them.
Right. Exactly. With the meat of your order up. I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
As good as Aceves has been, this is how you win ball games right here. All right, here's the 1-0 pitch to Miramontes as the wind dies down for a moment.
Gonna pitch him outside. Might as well drive it outside.
And he does drive one in the gap to left, and it's
gonna be a new ball game.
Gonna score the run, and nobody covering second, so he'll just trot into second base. So the line drive single. Would you score that a single, right?
Well, absolutely. It's going to be a single, advanced on the throw. But here's the thing. The crazy thing about baseball, man, is look at this. By 7 innings, no outs. You're down 4-2, and now it's a new ball game. You got the winning run, the go-ahead run.
Yeah, right. And you got your leading hitter at the plate. I mean, this is exactly what you want if you're the home team. And
they're going to say that he took off too early.
And they're going to say he did not. So, worth a try.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you have to do anything with.
Right.
They're saying he actually missed it because he rounded third base. And
oh, right.
Yeah.
It wasn't a tag-up situation.
Well, that's one of my friends is I'm going to call it. They might try to hit Eli Lynn for the 3rd time today, but we'll see.
Well, you would hope they would just put him on first and not hit him, but he has been hit twice.
You got to give credit to the catcher right here that just doing his job, working the breaking ball, taking it into the chest and making sure that Miramontes does not advance.
I'll tell you what, if the Coyotes can get it done right here and somehow find a way to score Miramontes from second base with no outs.
It'd be a big win.
Huge win, and the momentum going into game 2.
Yep.
Got Lomelli on the bump, and you got the momentum, got him fired up, and you got a lesser pitcher on the mound. I mean, you got to love it, but you got to get him scored first. Oh, swung and missed, but it's going to advance the runner anyway.
And you know what? That's not bad. It's really a good job by Eli Lynn by swinging at that. It wasn't a hit and run. It was just an inside pitch that he missed. Went off the glove of the catcher.
Right, and that will go down as a pass ball. But now you win the game. You can walk this game off a lot of ways now.
Yeah.
Just put the bat on the ball here, Eli.
9 different ways to score from third base.
Infield is in.
Freezing a line drive by all means, but here is going to be the pitch.
Aceves delivers up high. Ball 2.
No outs. All Eli Lynn needs to do, as you mentioned, we're just talking about 9 different ways to score from third base, but just get it up in the air.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm not just putting 2 guys on right here and pitching to the 5-hole hitter. If I'm the other runs don't matter.
There it is. Coyote's going to win this ball game. Walk-off style.
Yeah. Walks it off with the ground ball, and the Roswell Coyotes, after trailing the entire game, walk it off. Eli Lynn with the single between third and short, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is going to be a big win for the Roswell Coyotes, as the Lovington Wildcats could be in contention to win a district championship. Of course they have to go through Goddard, but by winning this right here is a big win for the Coyotes.
Absolutely it is. So let's go over some stats real quickly here before we take a little break and get ready for game 2. First, Lovington, Aceves goes the distance, 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 runs, only 3 of those earned, 1 walk and 10 strikeouts, but does take the loss. Hitting for Lovington, only 4 hits against Luke Lynn, 2 of those by Gonzalez, and just 3 RBI in the game spread out amongst 3 players. For the Coyotes, Luke Bogle goes the distance, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, and 3 hit batsmen, but he will get the complete game victory there. Double by Barola and Loya. Home run, first of the season, first in 2 seasons by Ivan Miramontes. Miramontes led the team with 5 total bases. Eli Lynn with the walk-off hit was his only hit of the game, but most important one by far, also gets the RBI on that one. Multiple hits for Ivan Miramontes and Jack McDonald as the Coyotes come from behind, get 3 in the 7th inning, and defeat the Lovington Wildcats 5-4. We're going to take about a 20 to 25 minute break, and we'll be back for game 2 here in just a little while. Thanks for tuning in to KSBPTV.com.